And 3. How's everybody doing? Welcome to the show, and I can't see anything. All right, there we go. Much better now. Woo! All right. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Mr. Poseidon Show. Let's talk fishing. Here we go. Gotta love it. Let's say hello to my lovely wife. What's up, bro? I love you, baby. Mrs. P right there in the flesh. Move over, because you look like a spastic. You're not centered. Get over to the middle. And lift up that chair high. There we go. Here we go. Mrs. P right there. Thank you, honey. Thank you for all you did for me.
Oh, it was great.
You're a champion.
I know. It was a lot of work, but...
Frank Salmon's fiance almost wanted to throw me in the river. Thank you, Vanessa.
Thanks, Vanessa.
She's right. She said so many nice things she had to say about you. I felt so bad. I was like, I'm putting her through too much here. You're right, Vanessa. Be calm, Mr. P, and take it easy. You're right, but I can't be calm on the show. I'm here with the whole gang. Honey, you could put yourself up there in the little corner. We could see you.
Yeah.
So what's up, guys? Welcome to the show tonight. Let's talk fishing. I am super pumped up. I got a few things we're going to let out, and my wife's going to give you that little beginning start, right?
Well,
so here we go.
Let's show tonight.
Big show. There she is. Move over. You still look like your body. Your whole thing is not in the middle.
Guys, am I in the middle?
Now you're in the middle. You know, Tony's waiting, honey. Come on.
We're going to have a recap of the Piermont Challenge events. We are going to have a talk with Tony from ANTAGONIZER LURES.
That's right, Tony.
We do have a little bit of the sad news, and then we also have a generous surprise to talk about that all of you gave Mr. P.
Yeah. So I'm very excited. Also, Billy the Greek.
Lots of people to thank.
Yeah.
Billy the Greek for coming on and visiting.
Thank you, Gelso, for taking and picking him up. That was a big, great thing you did. Billy was very appreciative.
Bill Jakob from MSA gave us some T-shirts.
Bill Jakob, the president. Sorry, I got to introduce you, but we got to do a real introduction. Bill Jacobs. There goes the earpiece. Ladies and gentlemen, Bill Jacobs of the Montauk Surf Association Club.
I mean, people were very generous.
Yes.
Frank Salomon gave a live super chat of $25. And
don't say live super chat, because what happens is YouTube can get in touch with me and say, listen, we heard you did a live.
No, they don't.
They could call me and say, we want a third of that, because that's what they take. Take a third of my Snapchats. Come on. What is it called? Super chats. Sorry.
Super chat, super
Snapchats.
Thanks. No,
okay,
not
go
Snapchat.
ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That's something different. Oh
Let's
my gosh.
get real.
Thanks, John Perone, for
Yeah,
that
Johnny
super
Perone.
chat.
John Perone, baby.
Luke Chesniak showed up.
From all the way from New Jersey. He didn't even fish. He just wanted to be there.
For support. It was great.
It was great.
And Jeff for cooking everything. My God. It was like hamburger and hot dog madness.
You know, I got a Jeff the Chef, too, you know. I mean, Bill Wetzel's got one of the biggest surf casting competitions in the country. It is countrywide, guys. And he's got the chef, of the world here, Jeff the Chef.
We have our own Jeff the Chef.
And all of a sudden I'm sitting there and I'm like, Jeff the Chef. And I'm like, uh-oh, there's only one Jeff the Chef. Sorry, Jeff the Chef. You know who you are in Connecticut. Jeff the Chef. Great guy. Bill Wetzel. That shindig's coming up. His contest is about to take off. Get ready. Become a Surf Rap Ball member. Guys, I'm not just advertising or he's paying me to give you an ad. I'm telling you, because it's great. If you're into the freaking fun and you're into the surf casting, whether it's a 21-inch fish or a cow, baby. My buddy caught a cow today. I can't post it yet. He asked me. I'm very, very professional. They asked me not to post it, and I post it with their name and where the price is. I don't do that. So, what was I saying now about catching fish? I get lost from my excitement. Anyway.
I was talking about, everybody that gave us a hand with all the guys that helped us set up. all the guys that
Rick
helped
Hernandez was there helping.
Edwin Rivera.
Yeah, Edwin, you had the family there. You had Mom there,
Oh,
the
yes,
sister,
we
your
got
little
to meet
nephew.
the family.
That was great. Mrs. Rivera. This woman, you could tell. She's like Judy, Judge Judy. She has control of that family. Good job, Mrs. Rivera. I love your family. Edwin, thank you. Thank you for bringing the family down. My buddy Rick Hernandez was there. Who else helped us hoist that tent? You know who was there hoisting the tent? What's his name? His daughter was there. Ralph, that's right. Ralph had his daughter there. She gave us a hand. And she says to me, oh, Mr. Poseidon, I'll pick up the weights. I have these round weights, and they're in a milk crate. And there's a lot of them, and it weighs heavy. I couldn't lift it. And she goes down to lift it up, and I'm like, no, you can't do that. Move out of the way. She goes, don't tell me to move out of the way. I deadlift.
She was strong.
She lifted it up like it was nothing. I shocked.
She goes to the gym.
Oh, no. My wife, you guys to the gym. It's more than the gym here. She deadlifts. I was like, holy smokes. So she lifted them up. It was giving us a hand. We put up the tent, the whole works. It was great to everybody that helped me. We had a lot of families down there. Who do we have down there, honey? Whenever I get lost, my wife gets me out of these jams. Go ahead.
James Pabon came down with his family.
That's right. Who was next to us?
Also
Captain Jim Reaper.
Captain Jim Reaper.
That's right. He was there with his family and his daughters. Captain,
That's
good job.
James Pabon, yeah.
He was a good guy. He set up his little own grill there. He had everything going. You know, I watched him in the end. He cleaned up his area real nice. You are the people, you dirty bastards! No, I'm just kidding. Everybody was clean. I saw the garbage put away. I made sure everything was mint. Thank you, everybody, for a wonderful competition. That was great. I never, in my life, in my 15 years at the pier, I have never seen the pier filled like that. Never. It was incredible. All you guys. Now, let's start saying the hellos, because I don't want to get in trouble here. I'm not getting in trouble. Don't forget to go to my pin, profile on my comment.
On Instagram?
Every week, yes, on Instagram. We got the giveaway today. It's going to be Antagonizer Lures. He's got some terrific stuff he's going to give away. But before we say our hellos, let's say hellos first. I'm going to do a little night shift fishing. There he is right there, ladies and gentlemen. That's the canal guy, night shift fishing, Matt. Matt's got some awesome videos. His buddies all out there, right? Who's out there, honey? Who did I tell you started this whole thing? Come on.
And Bloodline Fishing Adventures?
That's right. What's his name? Jeff
Arujo.
I'm teaching my wife good, baby. Let's go. Woo, make that music a little higher. You gotta love this part. I love it. You can thank Poland Spring Water for that, baby. Here we go. Okay, let's go. Let's slow down a little bit.
Oh, man.
Wormway. My goodness,
man.
look at that.
Thank you.
I'm hurting right now.
Oh, man.
When I see these kind of donations coming in and these ear things are popping out of my ears.
It's you have the best giveaways. I love you, Mr. Poseidon, as a father. Aw.
I am a father.
And Ro, you're not also you.
You are heroes, and I love you too.
Aw, thank you.
Let me tell you, Wormway, you guys are all my kids. We never had kids. We couldn't have kids. I'm not going to tell you whose fault that was, but the truth is it was my fault. But anyway, we can't have kids.
No one's fault.
I can't have kids, but we stay together. We love each other, and God blessed me with all you guys, baby. Come on. It's the truth, man. I'm not lying.
Oh, my gosh.
How do you feel about your kids?
People.
You have to give them the best. You have to make them happy. I've been a giver all my life, and I'm not going to stop giving. It's the best feeling in the world. I love all you guys, and I will do the best. My competitions, I will do the best for you always, because I don't want to make no money, so all the money goes for you guys. Right, honey?
Yes.
Isn't that nice?
And also, we also wanted to thank the PIermont Police.
That's right.
For keeping everything in order, safe and secure for all of us and all the other visitors out on the pier.
The policeman who was on duty, thank you. You understood. We had one little altercation, but he wasn't a part of the group. That was the good thing I heard. He was not a part
not
of
one
the
of
group.
our
No, he wasn't part of us.
participants?
He was somebody else, and that was that. All my participants were excellent. No, I also want to mention something. There was a group of guys. I'm sorry, I don't remember. You were part of the competition. I came up to you in the end. You had a beard, everything nicely done, and I said to you, do you guys have kids? And you said yes to me. And I said to you, listen, I got some fishing poles because I had both of my trucks there. I got some fishing poles for you. I want to give you kids. Not used stuff, new stuff that I had for kids there. The kids that came with their dads to fish. He didn't have them there, but I wanted him to give out to the kids. So I forgot, bro. I went to the other truck. I got so much stuff going on. Please remind me who you are. Please, you got to remind me. You were next to Gelso. Gelso was your partner. I think you were in a white car. Help me out. Throw me a text on Instagram. I'm going to get like 20 texts from 20 different guys.
Yeah, I was the guy.
Yeah, send me those fishing rods. I know who you are. I know exactly who you are, what you look like. I met you and your buddies there. I think you had 2 of your friends with you there. I'm sorry. I did not forget. I'm here. That's the only thing I got to say. So
We have there. No one knows is asking, how can I donate? You can see at the bottom of the live chat, there should be a little icon that has a dollar sign on it, and you can press that and give some super chat right there.
Right. All right. So now I want to get to the. Are we up to the Santa portion?
What else? What else? Oh, so we wanted to mention those
The officers.
for the kids.
The kids.
Jack's Bait and Tackle for giving
Oh
those
my
donations.
goodness, Jack's Bait and Tackle. Where do you think I got those
Excellent.
fishing rods from? They were donated to me. Jack's Bait and Tackle. John, you are amazing. That's the owner. Jack is the original. He's the grandfather who started that business. Then John came in. He brought his 2 sons into the business. They're growing into it now. And John is going to slowly fart himself out of the business. No, he's not going to fart. I'm just kidding, John. John, I love you. You are a good man, a good-hearted man. You're also a giving man. You also gave 3 gift certificates to the first place winner, which was
First place. Do you want to do that now? Okay.
Yeah.
Sender Sandoval was first
Sender
place.
Sandoval, baby. I love that name. That sounds like a Hollywood name. You're like, this week, ladies and gentlemen, Sender Sandoval. There, right there.
Second, we have Ebert Palencia.
Second place, $750. First place was $1,500, if I didn't mention.
And third place, Frank Salamone.
And Frank Salamone, part of the spoof crew guy right there. Frankie Salamone coming in third place with a 31-inch fish. Frank, I love you. He is a very modest guy. If you see Frank and you see him, don't be afraid to talk to him. He's not going to shoot you on the spot. You start talking bullshit, you got to take a chance. But Frankie knows his fishing is what I want to say. He's out in Montauk. He's out deep in the waters. And you would look at Frankie and you go, hey, you don't go out in the water. Frankie goes out than most of us ever dreamt of going out. And I'm talking about deep in the water on top of rocks. Way to go, Frank. Congratulations on third place for you. Go ahead. And the kids, honey.
And we have the kids.
And we
had,
have the parents' permission.
Yes.
They were there with them,
They
so that's why I'm
registered.
mentioning them on the show.
Exactly.
They're not allowed to watch the show. They're not 21 and under. Go ahead.
Victor won, Julio Rodriguez's son.
Yes.
And then there was tied with Gabriel, Juan Rodriguez's son.
So there you go. You got all the
Very
winners
good
mentioned.
for the Rodriguez family.
That Rodriguez, they got a connection, those Rodriguezes, huh? You got to check them out on the next competition. Keep a close eye search. We'll set them up with Wormway, you know? We'll be undercover with Wormway. Way to go, Wormway. Way to go, Mr. Rodriguez and the family. The kids, to everybody who won. Thank you so much for entering. God bless everybody. Listen, to the winner, you still got the winning picture coming up. We haven't been able to get in touch with Riverkeeper, as many of us know out there. So I got my little cousin. She's drawing up something. She finished it today. She's going to color it. We're going to put it in a nice frame with a brass piece on the bottom. Those are the trophies I give out. Why do I do them like that? Because women, when they come into homes, most of them, and I'm not against women. I love my wife.
What do you
Sex
say?
was great at one time. But what I want to say is that
TMI.
the pictures are different. You put them up on the wall with that gold plaque on the bottom. Everybody wants to look at that. What is that? when you got a trophy, it's just a couple of trophies. The men will look at them and go, yeah, they're nice. When you go see a Poseidon trophy, it's a picture. The day of the event, the bridge, everything to depict that you were there. It's great. I love it. Let's go, let's go. Oh, you guys were great. Let's say our hellos now.
Thank
we haven't
you,
said.
Bloodline.
Dave. Oh, Dave. Dave.
The guys were saying Jeff Ferruggio is in the Florida Keys right now, but Bloodline Dave is telling us that he's going to be on shortly.
Bloodline, I got you, buddy. I got your back. Thank you for that. We're going to make that announcement right now in a minute. What you guys did for me, incredible, and I'm going to read every word and everybody's name that helped me on this. I know there were a lot of you guys that weren't contacted. It's okay. Don't worry about it. It's okay. No one knocks. I support you doing. Keep that energy. Mr. Poseidon, Beast River Fishing. My man, Beast River Elliott. Elliot's been away. He's been in another state. He's been visiting family. He's taking care of a family member right now, and he's doing all that he can to make that family work. It's tough, but he's doing it. He's a good guy. He called me today. I spoke to him this morning, congratulated me on the tournament, wishes he was there, but he's doing what he can for the family right now. Elliot, I love you. Beast River Fishing, let's go, baby. No one knocks. Thank you so. No one knows. No one knows. No one knocks. I got my own language.
That's okay.
You know how they always say, match the hatch. I don't get that, match the hatch. We're fishermen. It's match the batch, right? The batch of fish. I mean, I don't know how else to say this.
I don't even know what the real saying
I don't know either.
Anyway.
All right, so let's say our hellos really quick. Ready? Beast River Fishing Rose. What's up? I was there. Wormway, thanks you a million times. Tom Hood! My brother Tom Hood! Bro, you are the man when it comes to kayak fishing. A fish every day, no problem, no skunks for you. Danny D. Morales. Woo! What's up, Danny? We're going to mention in a minute. Wormway. James Flynn, my man. You know it's kicking in, brother. Yo, woo! Right,
Bloodline Fishing Adventures.
Okay, hold on. Bloodline Fishing Adventures. Frank Salomon's out there. There he is, my man, Frankie.
Hey, Frank.
Oscar Valdez. What's going down, brother? Bruce Bain, the king, the president of the Narragansett Surf Club over there. I know I'm saying it wrong again. I'm sorry. That one takes a long time. It's a long word for me. God bless everybody. Bruce, I'll be back at you in a minute. Nice you're fishing, Matt. How you doing, buddy? Who do we got? Chet Zing. Chet Zing has to have one of the coolest names, right, honey? It's like, yo, what's up, Cheng?
Chet Zing.
Bro, you up to the zing, bro? What's up? Chet Zing, baby. He's on the channel. I love it. Thank you, Chet. Thank you for supporting.
Antagonizer Lures is spelling it out for you. Narragansett.
See how angry the Narragansett guys say when I say it?
My God.
Narragansett. I love you,
Set.
Tony. Tony will be on in about 5 minutes. Stand by. Keep those donations coming. Help us out. Trust me, it all comes back to you guys. Trust me, I'm not a liar. You can ask Bruce Bain, even though I stole $5 from him at the competition. Bruce Bain, thank you so much. I'll be with you in a minute again. Ange, the gorilla angler.
Ange.
You know what Ange taught me, hun? Ange, the gorilla taught me, don't forget your friends. These are one of the guys that were on when I had 10 people watching me on the channel. He was there every week, 10 people. And I was like, honey, we got 12 tonight. Who's the new one? Ange the Angler. He was there. I was there for you. You were there for me. Thank you, Ange, for all you do for me. God bless you. I know you wanted to be there yesterday, but you had the Yankee game. And it wasn't just the Yankee game. You were taking your daughter. And Mr. Poseidon always believes family comes first. So when you start giving me an excuse, the best excuse you can give me is something to do with your family. I will love you and I will do Allah stuff to you. You know, on the carpet bending over. I'll do it all for you. Trust me. No, not all, but some things. Okay, let's get back. Luke Fishing came all the way from Jersey. I love you, buddy. Who else do we got there? Rick Hernandez is out there.
Rick Hernandez.
Yo, buddy, what's up? Rick is up. Here, Rick. I got to show everybody. Rick Hernandez is a big Miami Dolphins fan. He had gotten me a jet lure. So when somebody gets Mr. Poseidon something, I'm not going to just let it go. Look at that. I got him on Miami Dolphins pencil popper. He's going to love this. Even though Miami's going to suck, at least he can catch something great and big with this one. I'm just kidding, Rick. I love you, Rick. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Carl Newman, there he is. Biff River. Mario Gandini. Mario, you are still active. You are still my man. Mario couldn't come because, again, family comes first. He had to take care of his daughters. He has some competitions that he has to go. He has to. He's the dad. He's got to be at these games. No excuses. Thank you, Mario, for always supporting me. You are the best. Ocean State Bass Fishing, honey. There he is.
Hey, Chappie.
He is the best. I love you, Ocean State. Please follow this guy. Please follow him. It's so easy. Can we leave a link for the bottom for Ocean?
Yeah.
Ocean's 11. You should be in that movie, Chappie. You got that look, baby. There he is, Joe Albanese.
Oh, my God.
Joe Albanese donated in honor of Beast River Fishing and all they're doing for the kids in the hood. Holy smokes. I got to say the truth. Holy shit. Joe, you're right. Thank you so much. Thank you for that. He is doing a ton for the. Look at me. I have met so many guys. I'm going to say it straight out since you said it.
Thank you, Joe.
I have met so many guys from the hood. I've always been loving to all people, but when I meet these guys and you meet them on things that you both love, it's a beautiful thing. I just love it. I made some great relationships, and you think differently in life. This is what we're all about. The community all coming together, guys. It's great. Oski, there he is. Oski 007. Woo! Oski. Tell him, honey, when he's getting his package delivered.
Oh, my God.
Tomorrow, Oski, it's going in the mail. We had a bunch going on, but tomorrow your package will be in. I love you, Oski. Thank you so much. Go down more, honey.
Here we are.
All right, let's finish up. Naturally Charmful, $20. Thank you for an awesome event. Yo, brother, thank you for that donation. God bless you. We appreciate every penny. It all comes back to you guys. It all comes back to you guys. Bronx Surfcast is out there. He's my man. He's the operator tonight on there. Anybody wants to do anything funny? Oscar's at the door. Watch out. Let's go, baby. Who else do we got out there we didn't say hello to?
Oh, my God. So many people.
All right, that's it. Last thing now. Here it comes. All right, so at the end of the show yesterday, we announced all the winners. Let me lower this. We announced all the winners yesterday. I got to take a sip of this because it's going to start right now. After we announced all the winners, Bruce Bain jumped in and he said, oh, Mr. Poseidon, we got something for you. We got something for you for being so nice and to the community, and I'm going to read it all to you. So I got this card right here. It says, to Mr. Poseidon. By the way, whoever wrote that, awesome penmanship. I love it. Isn't this cool, honey? This is like your mom used to do.
Cute.
My wife's mom was a great penmanship artist. All right, here we go. All right, so I got a card, and on the front of it, it says, thanks. And when I opened it, let me get the couple of $100 bills. No, I'm just kidding. So it says, thanks. And when I opened it, this is what I saw. All right, but before I show you this, I did open the box first, like we all used to do with little kids. Luke Fishing, $10. Thank you so much. Love to see everyone fishing yesterday.
Oh,
Luke, it was great to see you there. It was great to meet you in the flesh. You're a good man. I know what you're all about. You are definitely a family guy. And I love that. So when I opened this box yesterday, this is what I got out. Now, I want you guys to know something, all right? That, oh, my God, all this stuff is falling out and I'm missing it. So these are the things that I got. Oh, I missed out, honey. I think I dropped something else.
All right.
All right, it's okay. So I got this. Ready? Here we go. Oh, wait. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Make sure I got everything and I didn't drop anything on the floor and I'm not missing it. Okay, here we go. So when I opened up the box, as you guys can see, I got a Van Staal X2 Series reel. All right, I want you guys to know something. I've given out about four X2 X reels, right, before the X2 Series came out. And then I gave away, I don't know, about a dozen of these babies, maybe less, I don't know. I gave away 3 at the Poseidon Challenge last year. 3 of them. Yes, correct. So I never had a Van Store X2 Series reel. Since I started this channel, I haven't been able to buy stuff. And I'm not asking anybody to buy me anything because I have everything already. Everything still catches me fish. The same stuff that I caught back then, I still catch the same fish with. So what I want to say here is that thank you for this Van Store. We've been on a little extra. It's already 7:40. Tony's going to stab me in my neck, not my wife tonight. But I got this X2 Series reel, and this is what came with it. Now, I want you guys to know, and I want Bloodline Fishing Adventures. I want you guys to see this. I was told by Bruce Bain that it was all about Jeff Arugio. Did I say that right, honey? Jeff Arugio, who's Bloodline Fishing Adventures, wanted to start a collection for Mr. Poseidon for what he's doing for the community. Now, I want you guys to know I'm not a very, hard guy all the time. So I'll kick your ass in a fight. But when it comes to reading this kind of stuff, it's kind of tough for me. So here we go. I'll put it right in front of the camera so I can look into the camera. Okay. It says, for a dedicated angler, in recognition of your unwavering dedication and generosity. I'm going to put on a little music for this. Feels better. Okay. In your recognition of unwavering dedication and generosity to the fishing community, we extend our deepest gratitude. Look, guys, when you wrote this, I believed in it so much because I don't think I'm realizing what the bleep I'm doing. Just in case any little kids are listening. Your tireless efforts in organizing weekly events, generously awarding Van Store reels. Why wouldn't I award those? Those are the best. You guys have to have the best. I owned one for 12 years. I never washed it. I never put any water on it, and it worked perfectly for me all the time. It did seize on me after 12 years. But thank you to Saltwater Edge for fixing my reel, and I'm back in action. I'll read that again. Your tireless efforts in organizing weekly events, generously awarding Van Store reels, and faithfully putting on captivating show with captivating guests every Sunday night at 7 p.m., regardless of the circumstances. Jeff, that is 100% correct. All you guys, you made a profound impact, not locally, but along the entire East Coast and West Coast. Ooh, it's getting harder to read. Your passion for angling has not only strengthened the bond with our community, but also enriched the experience of anglers far and wide. Through your actions, you've made the fishing community significantly... Say that again for me, honey, can you please?
Significantly.
Stronger, fostering camaraderie. And sharing the joys of sport with other anglers. As you continue to cast your line and reel in the joys of fishing, may this gift serve as a humble token of appreciation from all of us to you. Tight lines and stay salty. Now I'm going to read the names. Now look, if you're not in this, it's okay. He couldn't get out to everybody. He's not Mr. Poseidon, okay? But he did do a really nice thing, Jeff Arugio. And number one, Jeff Arugio, Bloodline Fishing Adventures, donated $30. Jeff Kersner, Bloodline Fishing Adventures, $30, who's on tonight. Thank you, Dave. Melanie Kersner, Bloodline Fishing Adventures, $30. Danny Oliveira, Bloodline Fishing Adventures, $30.
Joe said there's no crying in fishing.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, man. Hey! Hey! Let me put on my glasses.
No, you're not. You can't see.
What a fool I am. I can't see now. Holy crap.
Oh, thank you, Delco Joe.
Let me say this. Bruce Bain. Man. Bruce Bain. Narragansett Surf Club president. I've never met a person like Bruce. He's genuine. He's really real.
Oh, man.
Nobody gets along 100% all the time, but you know it's a real friend that even when you can get past hard stuff, you're real friends. And Bruce Bain, Narragansett Surf Club president, $150. I don't know what to say. Okay, Oscar Malera, Oski 007, $30. Thank you so much, Oski. Chet Zing, there he is. Chet Zing, baby. $30. Matt Alaya, Night Shift Fishing. Thank you, Matt. $30. Tom Hood, $30. Bill Hollett. That's Willie J. Willie J, $30. Scott Lawson. Scott, I love you, buddy. Thank you, Scott. Excuse me. One of the best builders out there. I love his stuff. I love all you guys in Rhode Island. All of you guys are professionals. VT. When you buy a lure, I'm sorry, Scott Lawson's from Massachusetts. But no matter what, thank you so much. I have to stop right there. Delco Joe. Oh my God, Joe, what are you doing? Because Mr. P is the GOAT.
Aww.
I'm not the GOAT. You want to meet the GOAT? Billy the Greek. Bill Hellnut, Willie J, Scott Lawson, Luke Nozosko, Z-Belt. Luke, I love you, buddy. I support you. I want to try the new belt, Luke. $30. Will Walker, 401 plugs. We're going to have a big giveaway next week with 401 plugs. Be on. Danny D. Morales, $30. Aurelio Papon. Did I say that right? Left Eye Lures?
Yes.
I love your products. I'll never forget my first trip to the canal and how I crushed them on your lure. Make sure you check that guy out, guys. I'm not fooling around. Oh, Left Eye Lures. Oscar L. Brea, Bronx Surfcaster. Oscar's on tonight. He's the, what do we call him, the modifier?
He's a moderator, but...
Moderator. Modifier. Yeah, I'd like to be a cow-catching striped bass fisherman. No problem, Oscar. I got you. Edwin Rivera, Eddie Bucktails, $30. Giancarlo Baldwin, Lure Walker. He's going to be on the show next week, Giancarlo. Can't wait to see him. Dave Edelman, Bayside Dave. We had him on the show. He's going to be on in the summer again. I love Dave. He's great. You guys do any Jersey surf fishing? That's the man. Dave Edelman. Vinny DiChico. Vinny Custom Laws.
Vinny.
Say it, honey. Him and his wife, wonderful people. Thank you, Vinny. Thank you, Vinny. You helped me out on my tournament, Vinny. You know what I'm talking about. Brandon Saucely, honey. Brandon Saucely, the winner of the Montauk Striper Challenge. Good luck in taking that one up. I think he's going to have his whole wall at home filled with my pictures because I give out, paintings as trophies. Brandon, thank you, buddy. Did I say this right now? Gyro? J-A-I-R-O? J-A-I-R-O. Gyro. J-A-R.
Hyro.
Oh, Hyro. Sorry, Hyro. Hyro Lopes, New Bedford Anglers. Thank you, Hyro. Thank you. I love you, buddy. Thank you. We got to meet one day. I hope he doesn't write now. I just met you. Chappie Ocean State Bass Fishing.
Oh, boy.
Guys, I'm telling you, go and subscribe to this guy's channel. This guy is the real deal. Fishes everything from freshwater, kayak, saltwater. You want to learn stuff? Go to Chappie's channel. Thank you, Chappie. Ocean State Bat Fishing. Henry LaCrosse. Am I saying that right, honey?
I can't see what you're saying.
Lanciaux.
Oh, Henry Lancio.
Oh, look at my
that's
wife.
That's the French. Sorry. I
Henry Lancio. Henry Lancio's in Rhode Island. I think he's taking over Charlie the Wolf spot. He's such a hard fisherman. God bless you, Henry. And last but not least, Peter Jenkins. I want to cry when I see big names like that supporting me. Peter Jenkins, Saltwater Edge. He gave the real discount. The real.
Peter.
Not the real, like R-E-A-L. R-E-E-L. The real discount of $250. Thank you, all of you guys. I couldn't take it. I cried on the way home. I cried at the thing. I don't have any more tears left. You guys are all wonderful for what you did for me. I will never. I remember Bruce when he said on the pier, he goes, listen, we're going to give you this reel, but remember, you cannot give this away. If you do, we're going to break your neck and we're going to throw you out in this river right here. Kind of scared me a little bit. I thought about it. I will never sell this. It's my first X2 reel.
Or give it away.
And I'll never, ever forget using this every single time of thanking all of you. You guys have made my fishing world a lot better. Thank you to Jeff Arugio, Bloodline Fishing Adventures.
putting
Thank
that
you,
together.
Jeff. But now,
Thank
when the show
you.
should be normally over, we're going to have Tony Antagonizer Laws on now. I'm sorry.
Oh,
And
wow,
also,
look
let's
at
not
the time.
forget, I got a saltwater discount card.
Oh, my.
$60. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Also, on top of that, I don't want to forget that.
Oh, boy.
You guys are the best. I can't wait to get the saltwater edge blonde line. This one's going to be here forever behind me. I'll set it up.
Oh, and Joe
Jeff.
Albanese reminding us how good the Boar's Head kielbasa was.
Yeah, I had, kabasi there also.
Thank you to Oscar for that.
Yeah, I saw Joe walking away with a little sandwich about this big. That's when I said, my wife made that one.
I didn't.
My wife is cheap, man. Let me tell you.
Saying?
You always complain to me about how much I'm giving away in prizes. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, enough of this. Thank you, everybody who attended. Thank you. Who was the
Rick.
last donation? Rick Hernandez. What can I say? Rick, that's enough. Rick, we got to call you. Did you call Rick yet? Rick, you paid twice. We know what you did. You paid online, and then you went and you lied to my wife, and you said you didn't pay, and you paid her again. Because you knew I wouldn't take that donation. I'm going to stab you in the neck the same way my wife wants to stab me in my neck. I'm going to see you, and we're going to take care of this man to man. All right? Listen, thank you, everybody, for coming. It was a great time for everybody. The last thing I want to say and take a sad note on, and I'm going to lower this, Israel Delgado. He's been a subscriber for a while. He's Danny Morales' best friend. He lost his daughter yesterday. I'm very sorry for that. A lot of the guys in the Red Hook area did not come out of respect for his daughter, and I understand that, guys. You never have to give me an excuse for that. I understand totally. To Israel Delgado and his family, I'm very sorry.
Oh, it's so sad. Oh, yeah. It's very heartbreaking. Oh my gosh, to lose a little daughter, so young, so tender.
So, basically, I'm sorry, Israel. I'm sorry for your daughter. We never had kids, but meeting all you guys, you've turned me on to life as far as feeling like we have kids, and there isn't any better feeling in the world, and I can only imagine what you feel like right now. I'm very sorry. God bless to you and your family. I am very sorry. Danny D. Morales, thank you for letting me know. I appreciate you being his best friend. The stories you told me this morning when I spoke to you. I love you, Danny. I always will. Israel, we're going to get closer, even closer after this, man. I want to go fishing with you. Not because you lost your daughter, because we've always planned it. We've gone out at the wit's end together. We've all been together. Thank you. And I'm sorry to Israel Delgado. Your daughter's going to a better place, and she'll never forget her papi, just like you'll never forget her. I know you're her baby. Israel Delgado has 5 kids, and he's with his wife. They have big responsibilities, and they do it beautifully. I'm sorry, Israel. I'm very, very sorry. Anything you want to say, hon? You want to add?
I said people wanted to say maybe a little moment of silence.
Yes. We will do that right now. You took it right out of my mouth. So we'll have 30 seconds of silence right now, including Texas. Sorry, Israel. Let's bow to Israel in 30 seconds of silence. Thank you. If that's not 30 seconds, I'm sorry, but that's what I think it was, right, honey?
Yeah, prayers for the family.
Prayers for the family. Thank you, and I'm sorry, Israel, once again. Let's continue now with the show. And live right now, we have on Tony Antagonizer Laws finally at 8 o'clock. You guys want the giveaway? Remember to go to sign in for that. Let's meet Tony right now and get him on the show finally. Tony, let's bring him in, honey.
All right. Here he is.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tony from ANTAGONIZER LURES. Hey, Tony,
What's up, guys?
what's up? Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. Hope all is well.
Yes,
Wow. There's that's a lot, man. So
that's it. That's it. Tony, I
Yeah.
want you to do me one solid. Go
What's
to
that?
your left a little bit. I want to see this. Toe to your left. Keep going. Keep going.
I'm gonna fall off the chair.
Don't fall off. Right there is perfect. Now we can see it all. It looks really good. I love it. Tony, welcome to the show. Antagonizer Laws.
Cool banner.
So let's start from the beginning. Yes, let's start from the beginning. Last year I went to the Naring.
Gans.
Nair.
Gansett.
Hold on, let me help you.
I'm only-
Nair.
Yeah,
Gan. Set.
there you go.
Gan.
Nara. Gan.
Just say Gansett.
I only
There
missed
you go.
the Gan part with the N. Tony. So basically what happened is I went to the show. That was the president of the Narragansett.
No, just say Gansett.
Gansett. I did. I said it right that time. So basically, Bruce introduced me. He was at the show last year. I went downstairs. I met him. And maybe you want to tell that story a little bit like you told me earlier when you met me. Who is this guy? And tell him, Tony.
So it was my first show, and I'm not new to plug building. I've been building for a while, but just building for myself and my buddies. And decided to do my first show. Actually, Scott Lawson got me into it and told me to give it a go. So I appreciate Scott, for that. But yeah, I'm down there, and you come wheeling in because you had broken your ankle on one of those where your knee, one foot's on the ground, your knee is
Pirate
on the
Jack.
little
Pirate
cart,
Jack.
and you come wheeling in, yelling and screaming. And I'm like, I have no idea what's going on right now with a camera in everybody's face, and I'm like
Yeah.
looking at the builders next to me, and I don't know, maybe I was born under a rock, but I had no idea.
When you looked at the builders next to you, they all looked at you and they said, don't worry, you'll get used to it. Relax.
Yeah, pretty much. They said, "Oh, that's just Mr. P. Don't worry about it."
So I met him and I was asking him questions, your laws and everything. So I ended up buying a few of the smaller ones, which are called, tell them. I know what they are. They're
Peanut
peanuts,
bunker.
but I want you to
Yeah,
tell them.
peanut bunker. Just
So-
a small 3¼ inch
Mm.
metal lip.
There you go.
I know that you were joking and matching the hatch earlier.
Yeah.
But in Rhode Island, during the early spring and late fall, the peanut bunker are everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere. So
Yeah, I want to say a little bit about that. When I bought those lures, the next season I was fishing in Jersey. I had one of my best season in fishing in Jersey with the Jersey boys down there, Tim and Mike and president over there of the Jersey, what is it called, honey? I forget all the time. I don't want to forget.
Jersey Surfcasters Association?
No,
What-
it's, what do we call the show that we watch with the Jersey guys, all the four of the girls and the guys? I always
don't know
remember
what
it
you're
through them.
talking
The Jersey show that we watch with the fur on the beach shore, on the shoreline. They all go to the beach together.
Jersey Shore.
The reality show?
Yeah, the reality show. Jersey Shore.
Jersey Shore.
Okay, so it is called Jersey Shore Surfcasters. There you go. I'm sorry. Okay, so anyway, I meet those guys. They hook me up. We go down to the beach. I whip out these little peanut bunker things that I bought from Tony. I said, let me try these. Man, did I kill them. I killed them. And those guys were asking me, I was catching, look, they were catching fish too. But I was catching double the amount of fish. Now, look, Tony's lures don't have any batteries. They don't have stuff when they're flying by stripers that say sex me on it or anything like that.
What?
Basically, what's happening here is I matched the batch. Please, don't talk to me about the hatch. I matched the batch, and I was getting more fish than them. I matched it because they were small, like the peanut bunkers. Some of the other guys that I was fishing with, it wasn't with the Jersey guys, but some of the other guys that I was fishing with, really I wasn't fishing with them. They were just next to me. They were getting fish too, but they came up to me, and that's where the kicker comes in. What are you using? So I'm like, well, what are you using? They were using these 9-foot lures. I'm exaggerating, but big lures. I was using a little peanut bunker, bro. Peanut bunker. I was using a little metal lip, 3¼ inch long. They worked like a charm. One of the fish that I got was a 30-inch 2 bass. Nobody came near that. We were all doing between 25 and 28. It was great, but that's the first time I used his lure, and that's the first time I said, I believe in this guy. When I catch fish on the lure that I know is going to match the hatch and it works, I'm in, baby, because I've used stuff that matches the batch. I'm getting the hatch and batch max backwards. But I've used stuff that I don't catch fish. So let's get back to Tony. Let's start from the beginning. He is a first-timer on my show. How did this all get started for you, the fishing journey, Tony?
Oh, so when I was a kid, I mean, God, as long as I can remember, my grandparents had a house on a pond in Rhode Island. And from day one, when my grandfather got me started, I was out there fishing. I mean, I was out there in my pajamas. I was out there morning, noon, night. I'd be digging my own worms. I'd get in trouble for being out there too late at times because I had to be in the house as a little kid. But I'd go up there for weeks on end, sometimes a month or so, and I would just be out there 24/7 fishing, nonstop.
It's a beautiful thing. So, all right, so you grew up fishing like the rest of us. We got that hook where we got to fish the first time, and it was like, what the heck is this? I want to do this again. So you're out there and you're fishing, and we get it because a lot of us, same thing like you. We're addicted now. Okay, so you grew up fishing, Tony. How did this lure thing start? What got you that first time when you were fishing and said, you know what? I want to build a giant lure since I'm not catching cows. No,
So
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Go ahead.
Well, with freshwater fishing, as a kid, you go to a gumball machine and you see those rubber, ladybugs or rubber grasshoppers. So I would always buy them and I'd stick a hook in them and I would try fishing with those. And I would always be tweaking something or anything that I bought, I would always mess with to try and make it what I thought would be better. Sometimes, that never happened. But I grew up in Misquamicut. Obviously, the beach is right there. Some amazing fishing in Misquamicut. And I fished saltwater and freshwater. And got to the point where, some things back then when I was a kid, they weren't available. So I would always be buying something or trying to make something to fish with.
That's pretty cool, Tony. That's nice because I can only imagine you as a kid, maybe your mother, your father looking at you going, what are you doing with that plastic? Why are you putting the hook in it? Dad, I'm going fishing. What are you talking about? Meanwhile, Tony was bringing and feeding the family every night. What are you doing, Tony? So anyway, I got that, Tony. So what brought you on to the wood lures now? Now you're getting into some big stuff. You need equipment, you need a factory. Well, let's say a shop. It's almost a factory now. After this show, it's going to be a factory, goddammit. Let's go, baby. Go ahead, Tony.
So like anybody, I got into, I came across Stripers online where they have a lure building forum. And I started, being what they call the lurker, just reading everything, talking to my buddy saying, hey, I may try it, I may not try it, and then I just went in, bought a lathe, bought a little Wen sanding machine and picked up some wood at Home Depot and then just started building stuff. Nice. And then, got in learning what type of woods to use, understanding all the metal lips and the weights and where to properly place the weights and testing, nothing but testing in the beginning. And I've been building plugs for a while. I've probably been building for 10 years and I'd only build maybe 20 a year. I'd give them to my buddies and we had a ball with them. Every year my buddies and I do this weekly fishing trip, which we get a house in Misquamicut and I got this trophy and I call it the Antagonizer Challenge. And whoever catches the biggest the biggest fish on my plug would get the trophy for the year.
That's very nice because I love fishing for plugs. But go ahead.
And long story, my buddies are avid fishermen. They're awesome fishermen. They, the feedback is instantly, it's either it's a piece of shit or try this. And between brainstorming and working together, the content that I started, the plugs I started to make were pretty good. They were catchers. They always worked. I got way into the painting and way into the epoxying. And then they constantly were telling me, dude, you should try and sell these, try and sell them. So That's kind of where we are.
That's it, Tony. I know that you put a lot into your work. I've spoken to you. You have your own shop. And as you should, if you're making lures, have your own shop. But, Tony, I appreciate you. I loved it when I was catching fish. And I remember sitting on the beach. And honestly, I'm sitting there and I'm catching. And I'm like, fuck, these guys' lures are working. I'm catching more than the guys next to me. And they asked me, they said, what are you using? Right there, you know that they see you catching more than them. But basically, I was matching the hatch. I'm not a guru fisherman. I'm not. I'm just like you guys. I go out there and I work very, very hard. But the biggest secret, I'll always mention, the grind. Don't ever forget that. Back to Tony now. So, Tony.
The grind is real.
Yes, buddy, the grind is real, baby. That's what it's all about. All right, so what do we got? You got that, honey? The paper? Okay. Tony, back to you. I want to talk about the lures, okay? So you started, selling them and everything. How did that turn out for you? What did you say? You know what? I got to try one of these shows. And how were you involved in this? Were you with the Narragansett guys originally, or did this just start when you started building?
No, I just got into the Narragansett show through Scott Lawson.
Right.
And Bruce Bain, by the way. Bruce, awesome man. Awesome. I don't know if he knew I was a relatively new builder. But he took me in, so to say, and he's been awesome. Same with Scott Lawson. He got me into about the Narragansett show and said, hey man, give it a shot. It can't hurt. And that's what I did. So.
Good. And I'm glad you did, Tony, only because I caught fish of that day. I don't care about you or anything about after that. But I caught fish that day on your lure, buddy, and God bless you for that. Thank you so much. Hey, Tony, thank you, and I'll see you on the next show. No, I'm just kidding.
All right, see you later.
No, he got me. He got me.
No.
He got me on my own show. I thought he was serious for a second.
Oh, no.
Hey, there's nothing better than building something with your bare hands and putting the time and passion, and then you start selling, and the feedback that people give you, it's great to know that what you're making works.
Yeah.
But like any builder out there, I joke when I say the grind is real.
No.
Everybody tests, and everybody spends a ton of time creating and testing. The notebooks and writing stuff down, what worked, what didn't work, and I get a kick out of that. That's the fun part. But the biggest joy is creating a product that works and that people enjoy. It doesn't get any better than that.
No doubt about it. I'm in agreement with you 100% on that. No doubt about it. Thank you, Tony, for that. I believe in you. You say nice things, and I know that you mean them. You're a real person, dude. Thank you so much. Okay, so Tony, what was the first lures that you started building? What did you say? I'm going to build this. I'm going to build that. What was the first stuff you started building? Was it your minis? Tell me.
Well, I'm a huge topwater person, so I love the topwater hit, as every fisherman knows. It's amazing. It's exciting. It gets the blood pumping.
Yeah.
There's nothing better than a fish coming up and hitting a topwater plug. So the first plugs I started to make were poppers.
Nice.
And then from poppers, started getting into some metal lips. And as I started building, again, the peanut bunker you can walk across them sometimes in Rhode Island. There's so many. And I've been fishing multiple times where everything you throw, you're not catching a damn thing because you need that little tiny plug in order to catch them. And I always wanted to make a peanut bunker. So I made it, tested the hell out of it. They work awesome. So I just continued.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Also, another peanut bunker maker out there. I mentioned to you earlier, Dave of Fight Lures. He does the same thing, but he makes gliders. They're a little different than yours. You still have that big-time action, that wavy action that I love. And we all know metal lips are the best action gliders. Action lures under the water, no doubt about it. They gave some great movement, which I don't think any other lure can compare to. Metal lips are.
What I think's cool about the peanut bunker is depending on the rod action, it'll go subsurface, maybe a foot and a half, but then you can slow it down. It'll come back up. You can tip the rod a little bit and it'll dig a little bit. Then it'll sit, stationary still, and then you can do it. It's versatile. So there's many ways to get a strike. So.
Absolutely, Tony. You are right. Tony, I want you to show everybody what they're going to win tonight. One winner. Tony, we do one winner on the show.
No, you can do. Let's do a couple for this.
Okay, you got it, buddy. We'll do a couple. We'll do what you want because you are the man, Tony. Always remember that. I love you, Tony. I wasn't sure, so I guessed, and I guessed wrong, damn it. But anyway, we'll do a couple. That means we'll do 2 giveaways. Two, Tony?
Right.
2? Is 2?
So I don't...
or 3? What do you want to do?
I have the peanut bunker.
Yeah.
I got this, and then I have the Danny.
Okay, the sizes on these, the Danny is 6 3/4 inch, am I right?
Yep.
And that's a 3-ouncer?
And the peanut is 1.5 ounce.
There you go. And you're going to give him that wonderful, and I'm talking about good quality cap. Show them that, buddy.
Yeah, so these just came in. I don't know if my buddies are in the chat, but I'll probably get a ration and ship for showing this and not giving them first. But
no.
I got some embroidered Antagonizer lure hats.
This is good stuff, guys. This is really a nice cap. Trust me. Because I bought the cheap one. I bought the cheap ones, and they look nothing like that. Trust me.
So I don't know if you want to put the Danny as one and the peanut and the hat together, or the plugs together and the hat.
You tell me because you are the man, Tony. You tell me.
Put the hat and the peanut together.
Okay, so in a few minutes, we'll get to that. We're going to get back to Tony right now. We'll be giving away those awesome giveaways tonight. Thank you, Tony, for that. Everything is sponsored by Tony here tonight, including this month's mortgage that I have to pay. Other than that, no, Tony, you know I'm only kidding. Tony's a good man. Thank you, Tony. I know Tony works very hard in the gravel business. He's in there digging every day, filling those trucks up. Thank you, Tony. You are the man. Again, thank you. Thank you to Bloodline Fishing Adventures tonight, who started this collection for my new X2 reel, which I do not own. Now I own, and I'm just like the rest of you guys. Go ahead.
I'm just amazing. Well-deserved, Mr. P.
Oh, seriously, man. Thank you. Thank you so much, Tony. You don't know how much I appreciate beautiful comments. Guys, one thing I will tell you, help me out as far as you don't have to make donation, just help me out as far as the algorithm. How you do that? With the like button. Please hit that like button if you're on. It just takes a second. Just hit it. You'll be charged $14 each. No. There's no charge. It's just free.
No charge.
The like button is free. If you want to become a member of the Spoof Club, I'm going to start making videos again now because I'm back on my feet and I'm fishing. So you guys will be able to see all those videos first before they're ever posted for the regular public to see. So please join me. You get my wonderful things, everything that you guys do. The $3 I ask from you a month is all coming back to you. I don't collect monthly. I collect with an amount of money that I set, and once it hits that money, I'm going to invest it right back into you. And I'm not lying about that. I'm telling the truth. If it was $1 million, I'd keep every penny. Trust me. But it's not. So you get it, guys. You get it all. All right, so let's get back to Tony for a final here. So, Tony, where you're at right now and you're selling your lures, how can people get in touch with you, Tony? Tell them in detail.
So
without the Fruit of the Loom part. Go ahead.
Oh, man, you're blowing it for me, Mr. P. No, just go to Instagram, Antagonizer Lures. DM me. Check out what's on there. There's a ton of pictures, a few videos, and just check it out. I got a few here. One that I love to make also is this 5-inch metal lip swimmer.
Yes.
Again, versatile, awesome. But my favorite plug of all is the Danny. I mean, I love the top water hit. The Danny is my favorite plug to make. But I do want to show one thing before the time's up.
It's not ever up, Tony. Not with you. You got all night.
All right, we'll be here for a while. So something that I just finished. My buddies like to go tuna fishing. These were supposed to be a surprise, but I think a couple of them are on. So the surprise is out of the bag. But I just started. I just finished a few tuna plugs. This is one of the tuna plugs.
Wow, Tony, I have to interrupt you. I did see you make a post that you were going to start making tuna lures. Now I want to see that again, Tony. Put that up.
Yeah, so it's
what a beauty.
3.6 ounces, BKK Lone Diablo hooks. This thing's going to cast a mile.
Man.
A lot of testing went into it. It pops like crazy. It sprays a lot of water.
It looks different, Tony, but I got to tell you,
Here's
Will
another
I be
different
able?
look.
Will I be able to catch it in the lake? Because I'm really excited. I can't wait to go lake fishing with these and catch a tuna. That's how good this stuff is, guys. Let's go. Tony, I love the lures on an honest note. Put that back up, please. That green one. That one. Look at that. That is a beauty right there. Tony, I love it. Can we
Thanks.
talk a little bit how many layers of paint and...
So it's I use AYC. It's there's a layer of epoxy to seal it, and then there's 2 layers of primer, and then there's there's probably 5-6 layers of paint, and then there's 4 layers of epoxy to coat it.
Wow,
so
4 layers, honey.
It's going to be a rugged plug. It should last. I can't wait. So I made 4 of them. 4.
Wow.
I'm not saying prototypes. I tested the hell out of them. But I got a couple close buddies and we always fish, and they're gonna get the first
Pretty
one.
cool. I love that you said 4 layers, bro. I only use 1 layer with my wife, and it works perfectly fine. Wow, way to go, Tony. I'm sorry, honey, if I have to bring up the sex stuff again. Just talking to Tony. Everything's fine. Take it easy.
It's all good.
It's all good. Luke Fishing, thank you again. Luke made another donation.
Thank you, Luke.
Oh, Luke, thank you. Guys, make the donations. It all comes back to you. Trust me. Back to Tony. Tony, those are nice poppers, bro. So basically, somebody
man.
could take those on their boat, put them on their 7-foot tuna fishing rod with a tuna fishing reel, and they could catch some nice fish with that, right?
Yeah. Knock on wood.
How
Hope
about
so.
those hooks, Tony? Tell me about the hooks. Real important, Tony.
So these are BKK Lone Diablos.
Woo!
5-0 on the front, 7-0 on the back.
You're set, guys. Don't change those. Do not
And
change those hooks.
It weights perfectly. Sits in the water perfect.
Nice.
At least to me, it's perfect. So,
Yeah, Tony, listen, when you tell me about Diablo hooks, bro, you're putting in the money in these lures. So I appreciate you. I know you're not bullshitting me, because Diablo hooks is the name of the game right now over there with the BKK, bro. Oh my God.
Yeah, so those will go for $3,000 a piece.
The 3,000. Listen,
Yeah.
you're getting a deal right now. Just yesterday, I went to the site. They were at 5,000 and 30% just like that. I think it's a little less, 25, but anyway. Tony, thank you, Tony. Tony, what can they get stuff like that on an honest note?
Yeah, just Instagram. Just hit me on Instagram, Antagonize the Lures, and any personal message, ask questions. I'll take pictures of whatever I have. I just did a bunch of shows, so the inventory's a little low. But the grind is real, and
That's right, buddy.
get back at it as much as possible.
All right, Tony. So, again, finishing it off now, we're going to be doing that giveaway, so stand by. It's just in a few minutes. But before we get there, I want to tell Tony, thank you so much. I know we've been talking about for a while for you to be on my show. This is not it, Tony. This is not it right now. We're going to get you back on. We're going to talk about, I know you're always...
I got to come to the studio.
If you want to do that, Tony, that would be a plus. I will make you a star member if you do that. All right? Then trust me, bring a nice big thick marker. You get to sign the wall back there. I got a wall that everybody signs when they're in studio live. I just started that. I should have done that from the beginning. I would have had the whole wall filled out, and I would have had 11 million followers right now. But anyway, and subscribers. Guys, please, just do me the favor. The favor is hit the like button. The like button is the most important thing. If you can become a member monthly, it's $3. Please do. You'll be donating back to yourself and more. Trust me, as the other subscribers. Other than that, honey, what can we say? What do you want to say to Mr. Tony? Hey, Tony, how you doing, bro? Hey, back in New York over here, we love each other. Hey, Tony, everybody in New York here? One night I was hanging out with a couple of Tonys, and all I heard was all night was, hey, Tony. Yo, Tony, what do you want? No, hey, I'm not talking to that, I'm talking to that, Tony. I was like, enough, bro. This is enough. I'm getting out of here. Tony, thank you so much for coming to the show. I appreciate you, bro, for coming on the show. We're going to get you back on. We're going to talk more about your new stuff, because already you're ahead of the game. I know you're designing new plugs out there. You gave me a little bit of a hint. But until that moment comes again, thank you, Tony, for coming to the show tonight. Thank you to all the Rhode Island anglers. Thank you to the Narragansett Surf Club there. Bruce Bain, president. Thank you for all you do for me. Thank you to Jeff Arugio. Once again, of Bloodline Fishing Adventures. You guys, man, you got my heart. Believe me, I can't cry anymore. I cried enough times. I'm going to cry after the show again. But tell them, honey, how I was sitting there reading it.
You were first reading the card. It was just,
oh my God. It was like, it was like a movie. This should have been a movie. I would have won an Academy Award. No, it wasn't a movie and it wasn't an Academy Award. I'm kidding. But I love all you guys for supporting me. Everybody for coming down to the Montauk Striper. Piermont Striper Challenge. We'll get to that one in about 6 months. Thank you to Tony of ANTAGONIZER Lures for coming on tonight. Go ahead, honey.
Mario Gandini did have a question we want to get in for Tony here. Tony, do you use different style lips or use one type? If you use different style, can you explain the action or the depth?
Yeah, so I use multiple types of lips. You know, the Danny has every plug has a separate lip. The Danny has a 2L mid lip. That's more of a surface style lip. It doesn't dig in. As a lot of fishermen know, you can tune the plug. Whether if you bend the eye down, it will stay more surface. If you bend the eye up, it'll dig in a little deeper. On the Peanuts, that's a half pikey lip. And depending on the location on the plug, it will go down a foot, 2 feet. Also depends on the reel, the reeling speed, how fast you're reeling in. On my 5-inch metal lip, it's a pikey 1 lip. Same thing, depending on the location on the plug, will depend on the depth. I also make a 5-inch metal lip where it's a slope nose, same pikey style lip, but due to the slope nose, that'll probably let it dig down another 2 feet. But yeah, each and every lip has its own action. And it's just testing and getting used to what you're looking for in the plug to put that to the plug itself.
Absolutely, Tony. We all know as surf fishermen, we all know definitely how to use our lures, whether it's a bucktail or a double jointed pencil or needle fish that we're throwing out. We know what we're doing. For the beginners, it's always nice to hear in detail what you just explained. I love it. I love all you guys for coming to the show. Tony, is there anything else you want to say to anybody, like your wife or your son who was cooking for you and you were giving them directions earlier? Is there anybody you want to say anything to?
None of this gets done without a true family understanding.
Yes, absolutely.
There's hours in the shop, hours testing, hours fishing. And without support, it doesn't get done. So appreciate the whole family, appreciate my friends, the feedback, the ribbing, the ragging on and everything. It's all good fun. So
it's good. And you're being honest on that, Tony, because that's how it is out there. It's a lot of work, no matter what you're doing, whether you're building lures or you're hunting for the cow. It's a grind. It's a grind making lures, and it's a grind hunting for fish. Now, Tony gets both ends of it. He gets the grind during his lure making, and he has to grind during his fishing season. Guys, thank you all for showing up tonight. We're going to do that giveaway tonight. We're going to launch it.
2 winners, right?
Yeah, we're going to have 2 winners. So the first one.
What do you want to do first?
Call it, Tony. This is your show. This is your giveaway.
Right, let's do the Danny first.
No, let's do the $1 million giveaway first. That one I want.
Done.
So we're going to do the Danny first.
check.
We're going to do the Danny first. That's a 6 3/4 inch, 3-ounce lure. You're getting good stuff, guys. You're getting a guy who's putting a lot of coats on this stuff. Very important. So I want to say thank you to Tony and ANTAGONIZER Lures again. Let's go. Let's lift up that first winner, honey.
Okay, so this is for the
there it is.
First one.
Let me get my glasses off. And the winner
so you can
is...
see.
Spin it. Look how fast they go now because there's so many people on.
Oh.
Okay, stop it eventually.
It says BRF Rose.
Oh, I got to put on my reading glasses.
Come on, BRF Rose.
Okay, switch it over so they can see it now.
Yeah.
There you go. PRF Rose, you win that first lure. Congratulations to you. Let's go. Wait a minute. We have to do the 10-second countdown.
No, he's right
official.
there.
I don't care. We're doing it my way.
It says
No, I'm just
Beast
kidding. I'm just kidding. He says I'm here.
I'm
Way to
here.
go, bro. Congratulations on that first giveaway to you, my brother.
Show.
That'll
what is
be
the
coming.
prize? Show it again.
Yeah, it'll be. Yeah,
And then
show
the
it again.
second one is, the first, that was the Danny.
Just show it.
Let's show that
was
one
the
again.
Danny.
There's the Dan. Let me put you on the loan there. Just the loan. There you go. Do it
Okay.
again.
There. Nice
One
and
more.
That's
big.
the Danny.
One more time. No, I'm
That's
just
so
kidding. That's the
pretty.
Danny. That's a nice lure you got there.
And that goes with the
Killer
hat.
early morning, killer at night.
There you go. Thank you, Tony. And now we got coming up the next
And then
giveaway.
the second will be the hat and the peanut.
There you go, guys. You got the hat and the peanut bumper, which I killed them on. I have a yellow one downstairs, a yellow and a green. I love those things, guys. If the
Did you
peanuts are
say-
around and you don't have one, look at me. Look at me in the camera. Look at me in the camera. If you don't have one, good luck. Good luck. Good luck. That's all I want to say.
man.
You gotta have one of those. Come on. I'm so happy tonight I have an X2 reel because of Jeff Arugio, who started this whole thing for me. Bloodline Fishing Adventures. Thank you. All right, let's get over to that next giveaway. Let's
Okay,
go. I'm
and
so
the
excited.
next one, oh boy.
Here we
Set
go.
this up again. Hold on.
Yeah.
Here we go.
You got to put up the whole thing now. You got to reset it.
Hold on. Okay.
This is the boring part with the wife. You know?
Okay. Ooh, and the winner is.
And the winner is.
Ghost.
Oh, Ghost
Fish
Fish
Killer.
Killer! There
Ghost
he is.
Fish
Let's see if he's
Killer.
out there. Let's see if we're going to give him the 10-second
Ghost Fish
countdown.
Killer.
He is the man, Ghost Fish Killer.
Hello, Ghost Fish
You
Killer.
rocked my mind tonight, buddy, and you know what I'm talking about. Ghost
Don't
Fish
even
Killer.
tell me he's not out
Here
there.
we go. We're going to give him the 10-second countdown. The Mr. Poseidon. Damon, what's up, brother? 10, 9, 8. Let's go. Ghost River Fishing. We give him the 10-second countdown. 7, 6. Things are getting tight right now. Let's go.
Oh,
What are you saying
5,
next?
what's that? I
4.
know. It's like
We're up
next,
to 4, Beast River. Where are you?
next.
Oh, Sal's working probably. 3. You got up to 3.
Where are ya?
2. Come on, Ghost River. Where are you, buddy? I think he lost one
River.
once. Something happened. Something happened. We're up to 2 right now. We're going to give him one more. 1.
He's on the
The
Oski countdown.
He's on the Oski countdown. There you go. And the number is 0, 1. I'm sorry. We're going to have to roll it again. I'm sorry, Sal. I know you weren't on. I know you're working tonight. You came on. You showed face. You're the best. Here we go. Next guy. Here we go. Let's ring the bell for the next guy.
Oops.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, that peanut bummer.
You got to reset it, honey.
I
If
know,
you don't
sorry.
reset
This
it, it
is
ain't going to
tough.
work. Reset. Okay, now you reset. Now you got to spin it again. And there you go. Here we go.
All right, hold on.
Okay. And the winner is John N. John N. Post that, honey.
John N 713.
Let's see if he's out there.
Oh,
John N. Post it up there. Put it up.
oh, I can't.
I can't. I can't. Come on.
That's
Post
not
it.
it.
That's it right there. Post it so
No,
we can
this is
say.
not.
All right, John. John says he's here. There he
John
is right there.
N713.
John
There it is, there it
713.
is. Sorry.
All right,
I
John-
clicked off it by mistake. Sorry, but there he is.
What do you mean you clicked off
Look,
it?
I clicked it off by mistake. It's not showing it.
That's
I
not
missed
good.
it.
People want to see it. That's not funny.
I'm not laughing.
All right, guys, we're sorry. My wife clicked off
I
of it.
clicked off the little image.
Like the
John
woman I married and the woman
N713.
I want to throw off the roof right now. But John, you win. Your name
John
came up. You guys
713?
have to trust me.
What's that, Tony?
Was it John 713?
Yes,
Yes, John
exactly.
713.
Yes.
I'm sorry,
Hey,
guys,
hey-
for not posting it because my wife is, a little challenged. So,
I'm recovering from yesterday.
yeah. So thank you so much. Beast River Fishing. That's Rose. Thank you so much. He's part of that Beast River crew. He showed me one day. Remember that day, honey, we were going to Beast River's Father's Day annual party?
Yeah.
So we were going there. I didn't know where I was going. I saw this guy. I'm like, yo, is this goes follow me. That was him, Beast River Rose. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, everybody. James Flynn, I see you, buddy. James, you are the man.
Hey, so quick question.
Yes.
So I'll send these myself.
Yeah. You're going to send you. You want me to
they-
come to your house and put a stamp on them too now, Tony? What's going on? Come on, Tony.
Man,
I love you,
yeah,
Tony.
If they want to DM me on
We'll
Instagram.
send
Yes,
you
there
the-
you go. So, guys, here's what you're going to do. Don't send it to Tony because I got to know if you're real. Send me your address and everything.
Exactly.
And I will send it to Tony. So I know you guys are ready. I know the guys that want. Send me your address, John, and send me your address, Beast River Fishing Rose. Send me your address, and I will send it to Tony. And Tony will take about 11 years to send it to you. No, I'm the
he's
one.
not like us.
I'm the one who takes 11 years. Trust me, we'll still have Oski stuff here from 6 months ago. Oski, we're going to send your stuff out with the same time with everyone.
Yeah.
Say it.
If anyone wants a hat,
Yeah.
I have about 15 of these available. DM me,
Guys,
and,
when you hear 15 available and you know that this guy's going to be around, these are going to be collector's items. So when you're 95 years old and you're ready to cash in before you're dead, this is the cap to buy, baby. Let me tell you right now, Tony, right there, buddy. Let's go. We had enough of a show. It's 8:30. I don't want to delay everybody.
Ooh.
Tony, you have been not a guest, but a magnificent guest. I appreciate you. Bruce Payne has nothing but the best things to say about you. You are a great guy. You make a great product. You proved it to me tonight with your 19 layers of clear on there. No, don't laugh. You put a good amount of clear on there. I know you do. And that's what makes the lures last. The more coats you put on there, the more they last. So when you get a lure and it bangs off a rock and you felt it and you're reeling it in and you turn on your light and you look at it, no worries. It's not going to be like a lure that has skin cancer on it where a piece of it looks brown.
What are you saying?
This is, no, they understand. The fish surfcaster understands. Tony,
Totally.
thank you very much. I love you. I love you
thank you
so
all.
much.
Great show. Amazing. Everything you do, you and Mrs. P.
And you too.
Amazing. So
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
Tony.
you, Tony.
Thanks,
you.
everybody.
Congratulations to the giveaway winners. Everything I said from the start. The guys who Jeff Arugio started this, Bruce Payne and the rest of them. Yo, guys, thank you so much. I read off your names. I'm never going to forget them. That card is going to go on my face, on my pillow when I go to sleep at night. Trust me. I will never forget you. Frank Salamone, I see you out there, buddy. You and your awesome future bride, Vanessa. God bless you, man. Updraft me. All the best to this show. Updraft me. I appreciate you for saying that. Don't forget to hit the like button, guys. It's free.
Thank you, Outcast.
Thank you, guys. And thank you once again to Tony. Tony, we're going to leave a link on the bottom. Get in touch with this guy. Get his lures. They work. I'm a spastic. I can't fish and I'm catching lures with his stuff. I look like a goat out there. Let's go. Love you, everybody. Tony. Until the next show, Tony, I love you.
Good night,
man.
everybody.
Have a
Let's
good night.
go.
Thank you all.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Tony.
Tony.
God bless you, brother.
Thanks.
Thank you.
You too.
Bruce Payne, I love you, brother. Thank you. Tony
Peace out,
Arugio.
everybody.
Bloodline Fishing Adventures. I'm not drunk. I'm good. Let's go. All right. Let's go. Let's go.